Today I'll be teaching you how to solve systems with using inverse matrices and also using augmented matrices. I need you to understand that there's two processes that are going on. One is we're using the inverse matrix, which is on the left-hand corner, and that's going to give us the answer. And then the right side is called the augmented matrix, and we're going to be using what we call reduce row echelon form. It's REF. So there are two ways to do this. So I'm going to show you the first one. This is the system, but you need to make sure that it's in standard form. And we have it here in standard form. We have x plus 2z plus x plus 2y plus z equals 9, 2x plus y plus 3z equals 0, 3x minus 4y minus 5z equals 1. You have to make sure it's in standard form. We're going to go ahead and use the inverse matrix. So what you're going to do is, if you can see the coefficients, you have 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, and 3, 3, negative 4, negative 5. You're going to write that as a matrix. So click on New Matrix, and where it says rows and columns, you know you need 3 rows, and you need 3 columns, and then just type in the coefficients. That's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 3, negative 4, and negative 5. So those are the coefficients. What are the coefficients? Those are the numbers that are in front of the variable. So remember, this is your x, y, and z. So this is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 3, negative 4, negative 5. And then what you're going to do is you're going to press enter. And now you're going to create another matrix. In this case, it's called matrix B. So we're going to go ahead and write down B, or we're going to write new matrix. And this is 3 rows by 1 column. And there you have 3 rows. And what you're going to do is you're going to write down in this matrix, you're going to write down the answers for these equations. So we have 9, 0, and 1. Okay, so you have both matrix in the system. So now what we're going to use the inverse property. So you're going to go ahead and write A. Of course, it's going to show you the matrix. And the inverse is right here. Inverse is negative 1. That's what it means by inverse. Now, you're getting the inverse of matrix A, but you remember you got to multiply times B, and it gives you the solution. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to solve this using the augmented matrix, which is a little bit different because you're only going to deal with one matrix. We're going to be using augmented matrix, which you just have to write one matrix into Desmos. So you're going to write A, matrix A, and you're going to go ahead and do 3 rows and 4 columns. Now it's 4. Now you're going to have 1, 2, 1, and then you're going to include the what is equal to. It's 9. Then you have 2, 1, 3, and 0, 3, 3, negative 4, negative 5, and 1. And then you press enter. And there's the augmented matrix. So now go to the function which is called RREF, which is it's called reduce row echelon form. So click on that, and then of course it's asking for an input. You're going to input the matrix, and there is the solution. And that's how you solve matrices using either the inverse method or the augmented matrix method.